Welcome to Accountancy Academy. Hello friends, I have already made video on rectification of errors in Bengali. Today I speak about the same chapter in English for all students of other languages. To err is human, so committing mistake is a natural phenomenon for every human beings, and a mistake may be occurred at the time of recording a transaction. Whenever an error occurs, it should be rectified through proper rectification. The rectification of errors depends on two major points. It should be guided by number one, the nature and effects of the errors, and number two, the point of time at which the errors have been detected. At first, we discuss the nature and different types of errors, and the rectification of errors will be discussed later on. Number one, error of omission. It means a complete or partial omission of recording a transaction. A particular transaction may be totally omitted to be entered in the journal. As a result, there will be no corresponding posting in the ledger also. It is a case of complete omission. A complete omission will not affect the agreement of the trial balance. It means complete error of omission does not create any difference between the debit balance and credit balance of the trial balance. In case of a partial omission, a transaction may be recorded in the subsidiary book but omitted to be posted to any of the ledger accounts. In such cases, the difference between the debit balance and credit balance in the trial balance will be shown. Number two, error of commission. It arises from an act of commission like entries wrongly made in journal or ledger. There may be error of posting, error of casting, entering wrong amounts, entering a transaction in a wrong subsidiary book, etc. Unless the effect of the commission counter balance each other, the agreement of the trial balance become affected. Next, number three, error of principle, where the basic principle of accounting are wrongly applied. An error of principle is committed. The main reason behind such an error is incorrect classification of capital and revenue items. For example, purchase of an asset may be passed through the purchase book, or wages paid for installing a machine may be debited to wages account. This may also arise due to incorrect application of provision or reserves. Usually, this error does not affect the agreement of the trial balance, but the operational result become misrepresented. Next, number four, compensating error. More than one error may occur in such a manner that the effect of one is neutralized by that of other or others. These do not affect the agreement of the trial balance. Some examples are to be mentioned to clear the conception about such error. Example number one, error of omission. An error of omission happens when a businessman or his agent forget to record the transaction in the books. For example, the goods of rupees 5000 was purchased from B, but this transaction is not recorded in journal or ledger. Next example, for error of commission. An error of commission occurs due to the negligence of the account keeper. For this reason, such errors are mentioned as error of inadvertence or clerical errors, such as cash paid to X rupees 950 has been posted to the debit of his account as rupees 590. It is one type of error of commission, and rectification entries depend on at the time when it is detected. That will be discussed later on. Next, number 3, error of principal. Purchase of furniture for rupees 2000 has been entered in the purchase account. For this transaction, furniture account should have been debited, but purchase account has been wrongly debited. Next, number 4, compensating error. When effects of one error are cancelled by the effects of another error of an equal amount, then compensating error are committed. An example of compensating error: X account was credited by rupees 3000 instead of rupees 300, and Y account was credited by rupees 300 instead of rupees 3000. First time, X account was credited by rupees 3000. X is credited rupees 3000 minus 300 rupees 2700. Second time, Y account less credited rupees 2700. Total credited amount stand as rupees 3300, which is correct figure credited due to compensating error. In my next video, I will speak about rectification of error. Thanks to all.